Welcome to one of the best map and game type combinations in Battlefield history. Not everyone will agree with me, but Noshahr Canals on Team Deathmatch is arguably one of the best times you can have in a Battlefield game. In fact, even compared to other FPS games. For those who don't know, this is Battlefield 3 I'm playing, and this is what I'm going to talk about in today's video. So over the past year or so, I haven't actually even played Battlefield 3, but I've always had it in the back of my mind. I really miss a lot of the elements of the game. I really need to install it again. I did about 700 or so hours in Battlefield 3, but unfortunately I ended up giving away my Origin account to a friend, and to cut a long story short, I can't get access to that account anymore. And just the other week, I saw Battlefield 3 and Premium in a combo deal at g2a.com for $25. I immediately bought it and redeemed it on my Harri Does Gaming account. And if you've been thinking, should I buy Battlefield 3? Well, I highly recommend to do so. It's always on sale pretty much at various game sellers. You can easily pick up the base game and Premium for $25 or so, and it's worth every penny. You will not be disappointed. However, in saying that though, Battlefield 3 isn't a perfect game. We all remember the massive issues the game had, and yeah, DICE did fix a lot of it, but there's still a few elements of the game that will annoy you. I'm not going to go into details, but I still absolutely hate the sun glare. I'm so glad DICE got rid of it in Battlefield 4. But anyway, once I installed Battlefield 3, I jumped into Noshahr Canals, and all the memories and fun I had just came flooding back. This map on Team Deathmatch is amazing. It's a ton of fun. The map design is great. It's got a tight close quarters part in the middle. Then around the map there's various buildings and whatnot that allows you to sneak up on unsuspecting enemies and allows you to do some flanking. You can even do some sniping, but the way the map is designed, it doesn't favour snipers. It favours the up in your face kind of playstyle with high damage per second weapons. However, this map isn't perfect. Luckily, the servers I play on only allow 52 players at a time. Anything higher than that, the fun gameplay quickly turns into frustration because, to put it simply, there's just too many people in one small space. Also, I'm sure we all remember Battlefield 3 had possibly the worst spawn system I've ever seen. If a player from the opposing team is camping at one of the spawn locations, the system will spawn you right next to him, which results in you dying very quickly and becoming very angry. Luckily though, there's various spawn locations around the map, and also more than likely there should be a few spawn beacons from teammates. If the teams are too one-sided though, the spawn camping gets much worse. It's a good thing a lot of these server admins will make sure the teams are balanced to prevent any frustrating gameplay. I also want to briefly talk about the weapons. If you haven't noticed already, I'm using the AEK assault rifle, which in my opinion is a lot easier to control than how it's been implemented into Battlefield 4. Yeah, it does have more side-to-side recoil in Battlefield 3, but it pulls to the left, which for me, I feel more comfortable countering than in Battlefield 4, which the AEK pulls to the right. Also, just a side note, the reload animations is so much more cooler in Battlefield 3. I can actually say that about a lot of the weapons in the game when compared to Battlefield 4's reload animations. The AEK has a 900 rate of fire, which is really good for this map. It does have a slow empty reload, so it's vital to always leave a couple of rounds left in the mag before reloading. I'm also using the Cobra red dot sight, heavy barrel and the ergo grip, which is a very popular choice of attachments for this map and generally throughout the entire game. The only downside is you're going to need to ADS more often, as hip firing isn't that viable with this setup, and if you venture into the middle of the map you'll find yourself needing to hip fire a couple of times. The UMP-45 is another weapon I always do really well with on this map, which in Battlefield 3 you can use it on the assault class. It can reload super quick and has really good hip fire with the laser sight, which works extremely well on this map. So playing Battlefield 3 over the past couple of weeks has led me to a sad realization of there's just no maps in Battlefield 4 I absolutely love playing on. Though some of the final stand maps are really interesting, and I'm curious to see how they'll work in different game modes, but so far in Battlefield 4 there's just no maps that make me want to jump in and play it for hours on end like Noshahr Canals does. But like I said before, if you're interested in playing Battlefield 3, maybe you're new to this series and BF4 is your first Battlefield game, if you see BF3 on sale, I highly recommend to pick it up. It's 100% worth it. Apart from Noshahr Canals, the game also has a lot of other awesome maps which will provide a lot of hours of enjoyment. Anyway guys, make sure to let me know what was your favourite game type and map combination in Battlefield 3, and do you agree with me that Noshahr Canals on TDM is one of the best combinations in the entire Battlefield series? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.